Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lovely Steph, and on this channel we do everything in love. We want to base our actions, our relationships, the things that we say, and the things that we do out of love, right? Um, Thus, we are growing a lovely, lovely flower garden. I'm so excited. This channel is geared to planting seeds of positivity, growth, change, so that we can go from the newbies who were here all the way to which are seeds, all the way up to our awesome flower blooms, right? So, if you are new to this channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Feel free to comment. I just feel like we all have something to share. So if there's something within the videos that you watch that you feel like you want to piggyback on, that you want to add, that you want to talk about, that you have questions about, if you need something from me, I do talk to people. So don't feel shy to contact me. Okay. Also, I just wanted to tell you that, a lot of the things that happen on this channel is not like a typical YouTube channel where everything is so scripted and everything has just great flow. I'm human, and I want to welcome my fellow humans that are, even though we're in the flower garden, okay? That's just a symbolization of growth. That's just a symbolization of what we're doing on this channel, okay? So, something I want to talk about today is not quitting, not giving up, and just keeping the focus. Okay. So what triggered this? I came across some notes, which you'll see me kind of looking at. So hopefully you don't think I'm too distracted, because that's what we're talking about. Do not be distracted. Don't be that distracted that I'm looking away and you are just like, wait, what's going on? Because that's what happens sometimes when we get things in our lives to happen. We get so distracted. We get so easily astray, right? So, or easily bothered. How about let's not be bothered? So, so let's get right into this. So, it made me think about the time my daughter and I we were traveling for my birthday. Okay, this was late last year, and it was my first time realizing I was going through a mountain. I don't remember what state. I think it might have been Virginia, and you go through the tunnels. I love the tunnels. They're so exciting, and the lights and everything going on, and you know that you're going through a mountain. And it just got me so excited, because it made me think about how it says God moves those mountains in our lives, right? When something is going so crazy and it feels so big, bigger than us, it makes us depend on God. It makes us have to know that God is doing something so grand in our life, and only He can move that mountain. Only He can deal with the issues and problems that we bring onto Him. So let's not be afraid to bring our mountainous size problems unto the Lord. Okay. It was just so amazing to me, because when you're driving, right, and you seeing it coming, but then you realize, thank goodness for the engineers and contractors and construction workers who made this tunnel to go through the mountain. Because ordinarily you'd be like, how I'm gonna go around this thing, how I'm gonna go up this thing, what can I do? It's too much for one person. But with everyone coming together and they make that compound so you can go straight through a pathway. My goodness, I feel this on today. So it made me think, when we are going through something, when God is already taking us through that mountain, we feel like we can see it. Oh my God, this is happening. This is awful. How I'm going to do this? And we ain't even up there yet. We're not even up there yet. But we see the mountain, and we see ourselves going toward the mountain. But are we forgetting that we're actually going through the mountain? Not only that it's there. Okay, I'm going to say acknowledge that it's there, but also remember you're going through it. And when you're going through something, it means you're not stuck on one side. There is a solution on the other side. There is a exit on the other side. There is a pathway that is leading you from one area that made you look up and feel overwhelmed and like you can't make it and like you can't do it and there's no way around this, and but God. But God, He is our way. He is the truth. He is the light. He is the one that gets us through it. And then when you come out on the other side, well, actually, let's talk about going through. When you're going through, the mountain is still there. The mountain is still right over you. You are in the middle of some stuff. You are going through some stuff. It's happening. It's real life. It's painful. You don't know what's going to be on the other side, but you know that you're going through it, right? And when you're going through it, when you're in that tunnel of the actual mountain, there's lights. There's a pathway. Everything is already paved out. But all you got to do is stay focused and tunnel vision and go through it. Because when you're trying to look back, oh, it's already passed. It's already passed. It's gone. That big thing that looked like it was impossible. Now you halfway through it. And there's lights. God is our light. He is the one that shines so that we can see even through all the negativity, even through all of what we're going through, right? And when you get to the other side, what can you do? You can praise, you can rejoice, because you know it was nothing but God that got you through those tough times, that got you through the things that you didn't even think you can handle, got you through when you didn't think you can make it, got you through past the time when it looked so big and you didn't know what you were going to do. But when your faith kicks in and your resilience kicks in and you have no choice but to have faith and believe, right? That allows us to know that God is making an exit strategy. Woo! Let me tell you something. While you going through, it's because you're not going to come out the same way that you started. It's going to be easier. It's going to be better. And when that exit strategy comes, when you get to that exit and God gives a way for you to be done with something because you done been through it, and at the end of that tunnel, you might have a chance to get a quick glimpse because you're still going forward. Even though you went through something and you're at the end of it, just know that you can't look back now. That is done. It's over. You done got through it. Now you can see your beginning from your end. And in that exit, when you're done with something, you're not traveling on that same path anymore. When you exit, you're not on that same road anymore. You're not even taking the same drive anymore. So that means you are able to maybe take a glimpse just to see where you come from. And don't forget, when you look back over your life, woo, ain't it something to praise for? Ain't it something great? Excuse, I'm not proper. I might not use all of my words in the proper English context, so please excuse me the grammatic errors. Okay, I'm being goofy. But let me tell you, when you are going through some stuff, please do not stop. Do not quit. Do not give up. Do not lower your standards. Do not settle. Do not continue to make the same unwise choice. I am telling you, it's because you are going somewhere else. Once you realize it's not on you anymore, and that thing that seemed like a mountain, well, it is a mountain. Let's just be real. Sometimes we want to be like, well, I thought it was, but maybe it's not. No, it was a mountain. Let's call it what it is. It was a mountain. It was great. It was so heavy. It was something that we never thought we would ever get through. It was something that we never ever thought we would see the end. But God, He carries us and He gives us light even at the end of the tunnel, even during the storm, even during the times that we're seeing, even during the times that we're traveling through. So I just wanted to get on here really quick. Hopefully my mountain experience has motivated you to not be afraid. So then when we come back, we got to go through the mountain again. Sometime you might have to see the same mountain again, but that time when you coming back the other way, you already, it's not as anxiety. You don't have such a fear of it, and it doesn't seem so burdensome, because now you know that you already been through it and that you're going to get through it, and that it's just a matter of staying focused. It's just a matter of knowing it's already light. It's no longer darkness. It's no longer too big for our God to handle, because we're not doing this alone. We didn't do it alone. That tunnel wasn't built by one person, right? So just understand and know that God is bigger than any mountain, and he will see you through, and he's going to lead and guide you. And at the end of that thing, you will feel like, wow, I went through that. Look, but then you look at the mountain and realize how beautiful it was and how amazing it was. But when you going through it, it don't feel that way at first, until you realize, I'm going through this. And now that you made it out, I hope that you can find rejoicing. I hope that you can find goodness. I hope that you can find the understanding and the peace that comes with it. So stay on task until God shows you himself strong by helping you through the mountains that you're going through in your life. All right, guys, if anything I have said that has been helpful, go ahead and let me know in the comments. If there's something that you have gone through the mountain experience, or what your experience, if you ever climbed a mountain. I've never been mountain climbing. It would probably be pretty interesting. I've been rock climbing. It was pretty fun. The rock climbing, it was pretty fun. But no, just what's your mountain experience? What is something that was so big and monstrous that you did not think you were going to get through it? What was something that you went through that just was like, man, this is a lot. This is massive. This is huge. Well, just know, even in that time, can't you agree that God got you right through it, and he made an exit strategy for you? And at the end of the thing, you can rejoice and know that it made you and your faith stronger. Just like the tunnel that you're going through, even in the mountain. You can even look back and marvel over the mountain, because you know, even in that, God is great. His creation is wonderful. His creation is great, and you are part of his creation. And he would never leave you or forsake you. He would not get you from starting to end. He would not start you off if he wasn't going to help you get finished. Everything that God is doing in your life, he is just to complete and finish. Go ahead and finish your race. Whatever you are going through, whatever you have dealt with, you might be in the middle of going to school. You might be in the middle of planning a wedding. You might be in the middle of raising children that don't seem to be listening. Whatever that mountain is in your life, God is able to help you get finished with that and make that exit strategy. All right, guys, it has been wonderful talking with you and just sharing my mountain experience. I hope that you guys have a good night, and don't forget to like the page. Go ahead and subscribe so you don't miss a notification. And as we are growing this lovely flower garden, go ahead and let's plant seeds of positivity. Let's grow, let's change, and keep this story time rolling. All right, guys, have a good night. Oh, you probably wonder why she's so dressed up. Well, I celebrated my spiritual mother's birthday today. She had a milestone birthday, and just getting in, but it was just on my heart to share the mountain experience with you guys. So it's important to enjoy life. It is so important to celebrate life. And yeah, so all right, guys, have a good night. Lovely Stuff signing off. I hope you have a good night.